I got the call and they were like, okay, you have to be here in 10 days. My name is Maike. I work for Sea Shepherd Portugal. I'm doing all the media and marketing coordination. And I've also been on the Farley mower to support the Milagro campaign to save the vaquita porpoise from extinction. So vaquita is the smallest mammal existing and it's on the brink of extinction. According to our data, it's just 6 to 22 of them left. And they just live in the upper Golfe of Californie, Mexico. The vaquita is like super tiny and super shy. They're so cute. We observe them before the campaign. We go out and we observe. So the water has to be perfectly flat. And then for a few months, people are just sitting there with binoculars, looking if the little vaquita is coming up, getting some air, because that's the only reason why they come up. And they're like, bloop, bloop. The Milagro campaign is targeting to save the vaquita. So we go out with several boats and we pull illegal fishing nets. And they actually are put there for the totoaba fish because the swim bladder has a really high value for several cartels. So the Mexican cartel is working with the Chinese cartel because the Chinese cartel wants the swim bladder because in China, the swim bladder is known for an aphrodisiac. So Chinese traditional medicine, so it doesn't even make sense. So they sell it for like thousands of euros. And that's why the Mexican cartel is after this totoaba fish. And they put these nets in the water that are like hundreds of meters long, sometimes even 1 kilometer. They're like basically like tennis nets and you just pull them and it's like, it's hard work. And then we take the nets out and find like a lot of animals entangled in it. And we take all the animals out. If we can save them, it's the best, but if not. You get ready, you have breakfast, and then everyone has their chores. So you either do the lunch or dinner chores, so you clean all the dishes. And then, we were patrolling the area, and every time we found an illegal net, we hooked it and we pulled it out. And we work together with a Sharpie. So it's like when there's illegal fishing nets, there's also poachers pretty close. So sometimes one of the boats gets attacked while pulling nets. So the other one comes to help. So when the poachers, they're all illegal fishermen. So when they put them out, we try to talk to them, but most of the time they're really aggressive. Sometimes they shoot, sometimes they throw Molotov cocktails, they love it. On the boat, not really, because like when you're in the situation, you just function. Also, we had really good trainings. We had trainings all the time for like what happens if a fire breaks out, because that's the biggest hazard on a boat. Like this is the most dangerous thing, a fire on a boat, which is weird because you're in the water. And so I wasn't scared then, but sometimes afterwards, or like when you left the boat, you're like, wow, that was sketchy. For sure, yeah. So I would love to go if it's possible with the team to leave for 3 months, because normally you go for 3 months, because then you should have a break and then you can go again because it's really intense. But like, for sure I'm gonna go, no matter what campaign. I just, you know what you're doing it for, so no matter what, you take it. Like, even if you would get harmed, it's like, you know what you're doing it for. So I think everyone who's on a boat would say, I would die for the cause.